Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my thoughts on the Star Wars Battlefront beta. I figured I would do this because, well, I did it for the Battlefield betas, with the exception of Hardline, but that's if you count Hardline as a Battlefield game. But anyway, I just figured I would do this video for Star Wars Battlefront since, well, I'm sure people wanted my opinion on it, and I've played it recently, and I really didn't have much interest to play it, but I just figured, you know, everyone else is playing it, might as well play it. This will extend to the 15 minutes. I would have more to say, but to be honest, you know, with the strike and only having 15-minute upload videos, you know, there's not really much I can say. But I'll leave the rest for, you know, just extra footage. And I may, in the future, upload the full clips, or at least the good parts of these full clips, to YouTube as separate videos. So I'm just going to kind of string together some clips for you guys to watch, and I'll give you my quick opinion and impressions on it. So first off, if you guys know me, you know that I'm really into Battlefield. And people would think, oh, this is Battlefield with a Star Wars skin. I don't think that's true. I think more so, and unfortunately most of you guys probably never even played this game, but it's really more like Warfighter with Star Wars skins. Basically, it's an arcade type shooter, so there's no account for bullet drop. There are kind of things where you have to get into account with vehicles, like Battlefield, but not really. As far as I could tell, I couldn't even ride in any vehicles yet. I don't know if that's a post-patch thing or what's going on. There are vehicles in the game, but I don't know if you can ride in them or not. I think they're more like, kind of like Call of Duty, where you call in the vehicles and then they come in, but I don't think you actually ride in them. Or at least not yet. At least in the beta, I never really found a way to and whatnot. I don't know how you become the heroes like Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader, so I have no input on that. As far as the previous Battlefront games, the only one I played was the demo back in the day. So I really have no comparison from the old games versus this game. From what I understand, a lot of old Battlefront fans aren't really big in this game, but you know, a lot of other people are actually going to be into it, so I guess it kind of evens it out to an extent. But I'm just going to give you my opinion on it. So first off, if you go into this expecting it to be like Battlefield, it's really not. I mean, the only thing really Battlefield-like about it is the big maps, the big open maps, and that depends on what game type you play. If you play the, what is it, Drop Zone, on here, that feels like Medal of Honor Warfighter, but the overall gunplay kind of feels like that, where there's no bullet drop, you just shoot the guns arcade style like Call of Duty. So don't worry about that. That's what it feels like, though. It feels like bigger open map versions of you know, of like a Call of Duty type game. So if you didn't play Warfighter, if you played Warfighter, it's pretty much the same thing, at least on Drop Zone. Then you have the Walker Assault, which is more like Battlefield, where it's big open maps. Like, those other ones are a little bit more open than like a Call of Duty map, but these are like the big open maps like Battlefield. And you fight, you know, like the walkers and stuff. One thing I thought that was really annoying was the Empire seems to be like super OP. The Stormtroopers have those E11 guns, which pretty much wreck everything, it seems like. I'm sure once you get higher up, maybe the guns get better, I don't know. I only got up to like rank 3 or 4, so I didn't really get too high, but I didn't really want to play it a significant amount, because I don't know, I see the game for what it is, but I just happen to notice that, you know, the Empire seems to always win, a lot of times. Not to say that the Rebels can't win, again, it just depends. On Drop Zone, I think they have at least a little bit more of a chance. But on this Walker Assault, man, I never saw the Rebels win. So, I don't know, that seems kind of unbalanced to me. That's one thing that's kind of, you know, the balancing seems a little off right now. Maybe that's just for the beta. I'm not really sure. But overall, visually, the game looks good. Had a couple hiccups on the PS4, which I was kind of surprised. It wasn't necessarily in the gameplay, but it was more like in the menus and like when it would load stuff, you hear it hiccup a lot. So I thought that was kind of strange, you know. I don't think it's, you know, as far as I know, it's very, very smooth on the PC. But Yeah, I mean, I haven't played the PC version. Don't really have any interest to play. I just want to play Battlefront for what it is on the PS4. Now, pretty much what kind of game is this? Basically, it's one of those games you just pick up and play and have fun. You don't have to be really good at first-person shooters or anything like that. It literally is a pick-up-and-play kind of game. It's pretty much like the Marvel vs. Capcom of fighting games. You know, you can pick it up, mash buttons, and you can win matches. You can pick this game up, randomly shoot at stuff, and still have fun and win and all that. My footage really isn't that great. Again, coming from Battlefield, which I consider myself pretty good at, coming over to this, it's like, it's so different. Like, it's not just, you know, Battlefield with a Star Wars skin. It really is its own thing. And I enjoyed myself playing it. Will I buy it for $60 on launch? I don't know. I won't buy it at launch, but I don't know if I'll buy it for $60. I just kind of need a new game, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't know. It just depends how the bugs are. You know, that's just my opinion on it. So, overall, if you haven't played the beta, it ends on the 12th. You can still download it and play it. It'll say, like, thanks for playing the beta, and then I think later in the menus it says, like, oh, you have, like, no stats or no rank, but you still do. It keeps your rank, so I don't know why it was saying that. I noticed that in the menus. But overall, again, give it a try. It's worth playing the beta, at least to give it a try. Whether you want to buy it at the end of the day is up to you, but again, I definitely recommend playing the beta first. Typically the betas don't really emulate the final product, but for this game just seems so simple. Like, it just doesn't seem like a Battlefield game where it feels like it would be glitchy or broken or offset, because there's so many variables in Battlefield. With this, it's just shoot, aim and shoot. A lot of times you scope in, so there's no aim down sights, it's just scoping in. I think that's kind of annoying, but I guess it works for this game. Luckily, there's no bullet drop or laser drop or whatever you want to call it, so that's nice. But again, like I said, just give it a try for yourself. Give your own opinions on it. Yeah, so that's all I've got to say. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the gameplay. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
Activated an uplink station. Prepare for enemy attack. Airstrike incoming.
Have taken control of the uplink station. You must shut it down to stop a Y-wing bomber attack.
A rebel Y-wing is launched onto our AT-AT.
Troops entering the area.
activated the uplink. Move on that position. Rebel bombers have locked onto our AT-AT.
Rebel uplink offline. Rebel air support incoming.
Walker needs protection.
Keep the rebels back. Our AT-AT won't be exposed for long. Rebel troopers have activated the uplink station. In order to protect our walkers, you must deactivate it.
Y-wing is locked onto our AT-AT. Rebel bombers have locked onto our AT-AT.